Unbelievable. Y'all gotta excuse your dog. You feel me? Y'all gotta excuse your dog. I'm up in here now though. Y'all up in here? Holla at me. Let me see you up in here. I know y'all been killing me in the comments, ain't it? Let me on me in the comments. I'm gonna check them out in a second. Let me see. Rah, rah, rah. Easky. Back ENT. Man, y'all been up in here for a minute, ain't it? Run them lights up. Hey, y'all gotta excuse me though. Hey, it happens sometimes. It bees like that sometimes. I might as well come straight to you. Ain't no need for me in line. I got a messed off schedule that I do every day. And if I call, it'll be too late. So don't wait. Sometimes it happens like that. And honestly, I didn't even realize I pressed create when I was thinking about creating this live. So when I left out in a hurry. And then I got a call saying, so what's going on with your live, dog? I said, what you mean my live? You said you was about to talk about this and that. I said, hold up, hold up. I press go on that. Yeah, dog, they waiting on you, dog. I said, oh, man. Let me run back to the crib. I was gonna do it from the truck or something. I said, now let me run back to the crib and let them know what's been going on. So y'all gotta excuse your boy. You gotta excuse your boy. So everybody know the news. I don't even probably have to pull this up, right? Everybody know the news. Everybody know what's going on. You got the big fella, the interior offensive lineman Tyler Johnson, who came over from UH, of course. That was the school that who went to. We'll talk about that in a minute. But the big fella, 6'5", 300 plus pounds, can play that right guard position. Let me go. You know, of course, that's been a spot that what we've been having issues with, to say the least. You know, we're having issues with this past season. So offensive lineman Tyler Johnson transfers to Colorado. Former All-American joins Coach Prime Buffaloes as part of a huge weekend, of course. Where's my headphones? Put my headphones on. See, I don't even have my headphones on, dog. 6'5", 325-pound Johnson is an All-American guard. Originally came from Texas, but has spent the last 2 years with Houston. And who did he block for at Houston? Who did he block for at Houston? Y'all know who he blocked for at Houston. The guy who had over 1,000 yards, who's in our backfield now, who has 16 rushing touchdowns, who they're loving to block for. Big offensive linemen like this. This is who they want to come in and do. This is what they want to come in and do. They want to come in and establish the run. And if you can come in and establish the run with the quarterback like Shedeur Sanders that you're blocking for, and you establish, meaning you make the offense balanced now, man, please. I'm trying to pull this up for you guys so y'all can see what I'm looking at also. But if we can find a way to make this offense balanced, and the way to do it is, oh, now y'all see me. Oh, now we up in here. Light is messed up. I don't even have everything straight. I ain't put my makeup on like somebody said in the comments. I got the spider still having a meeting on my head up in here. So yeah, you got guys coming over who knows Alton McCaskill in the backfield, who knows how to block for him, who knows what to expect from a guy like him. And then you put a Heisman candidate like Shedeur Sanders back there also. Come on, man. We're building a championship type team. Offense, defense, we're building a championship type team right now in Colorado. When you bring in over these big offensive linemen who already have that relationship with the running back, who should be the starting running back next year, Alton McCaskill, 16 touchdowns, 18 total touchdowns when he last played at Houston, with these guys blocking for him. And then you got the next guy coming over who could possibly join Tyler from Houston, from Indiana. Then you got the guy who just signed, Yakiri. I need to bring him up too. He's a center who played at UConn. They saying he's a little bit light, but man, a lot of times centers can be lighter. Look at Kelsey. They can be a little bit lighter. I'm sure they're going to put about at least 15 pounds on him, but the centers can be lighter to where they can get up to those linebackers and stuff like that. Boo Carter flip. Man, we ain't talking about no flips unless they doing acrobatics. We going if they listen. I bet you Coach Prime is getting the guys that they want. You know what I'm saying? I would say that each and every day, twice on Sunday. What's today? Saturday? 3 times on Saturday. Then, like I said, this is impromptu, real quick. Like I got to get it right. Hold on. Am I good? Okay, great. See, I was about to ask that, Chico. What was you about to ask? Any questions? Go ahead and get them in. Let me see if I can get to some of these ones that's already been up in here for a long while. But I know bringing in these big offensive linemen like we're doing right now on this big signing weekend, and this is just one of them. I told y'all what I told Coach Hayes. Didn't I tell Coach Hayes that this weekend, look out for it? So next Tuesday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, we will be on with the prime debate with Coach Hayes, and I will be smacking him up inside the head while he's trying to swing body blows and stuff, whatever he call it. I'm gonna hit you with the body blows. I'm gonna hit you with the body blows. Man, how many body blows knock out people? Not many. Winston, the Watkins, yeah, Winston Watkins, 5-star. No prime, not body. All right, let me get to here. I want to show y'all this before I get up off of here. Let me see. Hold on. Hold your horses. Okay, that's what let me see. Here we go. That's the big fella right there. If you haven't seen him yet, here he is. Offensive lineman, 320 out of Conroe, Texas. Same place, same high school that Alton McCaskill went to. He's a junior, 6'5". Or he was a junior this season. You saw him standing beside Coach Prime, making Coach Prime look like a small fella. Coach Prime is 6'2", 6'1", 6'2", at least, or at the most, I would say. I know on the back of his card it used to say 6'1" and 6'2" at the most, but he made him look like he was 5'6" or something, standing next to a 6'6" guy. Third team All-American, big athletic guy. Nicknamed TJ and T Stacks. Hobbies are fishing, driving exotic cars. Okay, my dog. Not just driving any cars, exotic cars on y'all. Nature, traveling, his dream job outside of football, philanthropist. Anime is his favorite to indulge. Hidden talent, musically talented, and loves to produce songs. Current UH teammate, played with in high school. Matthew Golden. Also, you put McCaskill on there. Chose UH to be close to home, culture, and coaching staff. Great for connections as well. Fears God. One word to describe him on the field is relentless. Relentless. I can't hear myself in the headphones for some reason. Oh, can't be done all your life, man. Best advice: control what you can control. Highlight of his life thus far: being able to do whatever he loves as a career. Sports hero Walter Payton, who is originally from Chicago and has always looked up to him since he was a kid. Most memorable athletic accomplishment: being named third highest graded offensive lineman in the country. Unique fact about yourself: can hold his breath for over 2 minutes. Yeeski. Big fellow. Big athletic offensive lineman Tyler Johnson looking to join Coach Prime, Shedeur Sanders, McCaskill, and so on. Speaking of McCaskill, I think he's going to step up in a major way to be a leader on this team coming up this year. Let me know in the comments. Who y'all think will be the leaders of the team coming up next year. Hey, Chico, how's your Saturday been? What's on? Bobby, you enjoy doing all the time? Let me see. Hold on, man. Y'all gotta excuse me. I feel like I'm jet lagged right now. The way I got over here. Oh, hey, King Chico, how was your Saturday been? My Saturday's been really well. It started off pretty good, and then once I got the news that that the live was waiting, I was like, damn, I'm way over here. I got to get back. Should I go live from the beach? was like, no, people gonna say, oh, I ain't worried about what they say. Okay, I can't go live on the beach because you can't hear me. I don't have my earphones. There was a lot of stuff that I didn't have prepared to go live if I wanted to go live. So I said, instead of just exiting the live, man, I'll get back over there and then I'll go back out when I can. You feel me? We'll make that work. So, yo, big dog, when are they going to? What are they going to say about the SAP job? Is it analyst or your position? I think SAP will come in as an analyst rather than the defensive line coach. Or you know what? I could be wrong because I got word that he's out there recruiting right now, and from the rules they say analysts aren't technically allowed to recruit. Is that true? So we have to check on that and find out. That is a whale. He is a whale, definitely. Skip Bayless Jr. What you got going on, man? You twerking not working? Reverend BJ Nelson with the first super chat. Oh, now Iski. Appreciate you, my dog. Big Brook out there on the West Coast. San Fran getting it in. All right. 638 nobody. Sap hands down. Chico, you should ask Prime to be on Prime Parents. All right. Oh, speaking of Prime Parents, somebody asked me about that too. Yes, we will be continuing. The next one, I'll have to look on the schedule and see, but I got it scheduled out to where we're going to kind of hold off right now and then maybe drop some around Christmas and then go from there. Or maybe drop one around Christmas. I'm acting like I got 16 loaded in a shotgun or something. 6, I went to Rob Live and said, Chico Live, since you were over there, Sap should be an analyst. I think so. Y'all killing it. Chico, don't lie, bro. Trying to catch that Heisman. Man, I didn't even know the Heisman announcement going on today, dog. For real. No, that's a cap. I didn't know it was going on at this time. Put it like that. I wouldn't worry about it. I'll catch it on YouTube. I'll catch the replay. It's not like I'm really rooting for. I don't have a dog in that Heisman race right now. So I really don't care who wins the Heisman, but my vote would be Penix, Michael Penix Jr. That'll be the number one guy who I'll vote for in that Heisman race. Number 2 would be Marvin Harrison Jr. because I'm voting on the best player out there, and that's who I think the 2 best players are. Who are the D-line recruits? Okay, so I'll just say the guy who I like the best is Barrow. I won't say the best, but the first guy I like is Barrow coming from Mississippi State. Not Mississippi. Michigan State. Y'all look that up. Check that out. Michigan State. The defensive tackle Barrow is a beast. Check him out. I can't say anybody else right now. That'll be coming out next week. Look for it. All right. What's today? Saturday? Yeah. I guess we can say tomorrow is next week, right? Sunday is next week, right? Okay. Oh, now. Oh, man. All right. So let me get to these that's coming in for me right now. I got the RWCP shirts, or at least the logo done. I'm going to get me a shirt coming soon. Then I'm going to have a link right down there. The vocal leader. Need a nasty vocal leader for offense and defense. I think so, too. I think the reason why I said McCaskill, because he's coming off that injury, right? He's coming off the injury. He's the one proven guy in that backfield along with Savion, but I'm talking about one proven guy that has like 16 rushing touchdowns. Now, that ain't no punk. You feel me? And then you got, it's like he called in his dogs. You know, them guys that blocked for him at Houston, he called in his dogs. Come on over here. You know, we saw him when they went out with Shador and all the offensive linemen and the people there on the recruit. You saw Alto come in there too. That's why I think he'll have his big boys there. So now he's more comfortable. And now he's like, okay, when you're more comfortable, now you can be more of a leader and a vocal leader and even be nastier, so to speak. So you got his big brothers there. Bam. Shador is going to be protected a lot more now. Bam. We got a whole different type scheme going on with the offense and with these offensive linemen. Now you have higher caliber offensive linemen that you can kind of lean on. I didn't know my microphone was up that loud, my bad. That you can kind of lean on it, and that can be the identity of your team. You see it. You nailed it, Chico. Some leaders, not named Sanders, need to step up, i.e. Aubrey Miller, JSU. Exactly. You can't expect Shador and Shiloh to be the one leaders or the one that everybody can relate to. Everybody can't relate to them in the same sense that they'll be able to relate to probably some of these other guys. You know what I'm saying? But we got leaders on the offensive side, Shador. You got the running back Alton. You got probably a center. You got Tyler Brown being a leader, or somebody else you might have brought in on the defensive side, like you had Aubrey Miller at Jackson State. You'll have a guy that maybe you bring in a heavyweight middle linebacker. I like the kid from Kentucky, the twin from Kentucky. Bring in him. Now they can be a vocal leader. They could talk the talk because they actually walked the walk before. I like that. All right, bam. Now you got Shiloh back there. He's taking care of the back end. Linebackers taking care of his, controlling the big fellas up front. Maybe you have a big defensive tackle that's setting the tone, Walter Nolan style. You know, let him set the tone. That's the team that you want out there. You bring in another dog corner who's just as dogged as Travis Hunter. Another safety who's just as dogged as Shiloh and Cam. A linebacker that's sideline to sideline, as athletic as you can get, but as doggish as a mean middle linebacker can be. You know, a Jonathan Vilma, a Ray Lewis, a Beeson, middle linebacker. When you think of a middle linebacker, that's what I'm talking about. In the offensive linemen like this, these big fellas are the ones who have pride, taking pride in blocking for them guys. Whenever you are on the offensive line and your running back runs for 10 plus touchdowns, dog, you're doing something right. All right. You're doing something right. And if you can run the ball, that helps your pass protection, because the defensive line are not just getting off and teeing off after the quarterback coming. It's harder to block a defensive lineman when he knows what's coming. If he knows a pass is coming, it's very hard to block him. If he knows that at any moment you can turn around and hand it off to a running back 6 feet, 6'1", 205, 200, probably 220 pounds, he'll probably be by next season out to McCaskill. Then you got spelling him, you got Savion Wilkerson, the baby battering ram, the road warrior from Chicago, Illinois. People can relate to him also, because these are guys who got it from nothing out of the mud. You understand me? Whew. Leaders of the team to complement Shiloh and Shador on that side, because, you know, Shador is going to be more of a cerebral leader. You know, he's the quarterback. He ain't going to be no rah-rah. He's not going to be nasty. He's going to be directional. He's going to be intentional. He's going to be, you know, thoughtful more with his, more or less with the rah-rah. Then you have a guy like McCaskill or a big offensive lineman, the center, stepping up and stating their claim. It's always like that on the football team. It's kind of like a hierarchy or something. After the quarterback come in and say his piece, or the leader come in and say their piece, now you got the other leaders, the underbosses, so to speak, to set the tone and to say their piece. You know, after Ray Lewis say something, Ed Reed gonna say something. Right? It ain't just gonna be, okay, that's it. Nah. These are the underbosses. These are the ones who really set the tone. These are the generals also. That's what's going to be established on this team, especially with the type of recruits that Coach Prime is bringing in from their background. That's what's being established right now, and then coming into the spring, it's going to be really established. DW Pacifica. Oh, now a new member. I appreciate you joining the big dog gang in the building. That's what's up. Bet that. Offensive lineman Matthew Bedford from Indiana is the beast too. I hope we get him too. I like him also. Should I pull him up for the people listening and watching? Matthew Bedford. Let me see. See if I pull him up right quick. But the ones that they had in there, like Coach Prime called off, were all big football players. Like they looked the part. The transfer portal is full of starters now, full of guys who formerly played. Like Johnson played over 700 snaps at Houston. That's big time. That's huge. So here's the other guy from Indiana, Hoosiers, Matthew Bedford, redshirt senior from Cordova High School, Memphis 10, offensive lineman, appeared in 29 games with 28 starts. Started games at 4 of the 5 offensive line positions, excluding center. So he played left tackle, left guard, and right tackle. On starts at right tackle, left tackle. He started at right tackle 9 games, left tackle 8 games, right guard 8 games, left guard 3 games in his career. Goodness gracious. Moved into the starting rotation in his 4th collegiate game as a true freshman in 2019. That shows you he has that talent. This is why Coach Prime wants these grown men at the offensive line position rather than going to get a whole line of offensive linemen from high school. He go and get these guys who are established, has 28 plus starts in college football on a high level. They've been through college workouts. Their bodies have matured. I think it's going to pay dividends this year for real, because you really have that talent in there this year and you have the time to go get them. Coach Prime was doing what last year at this time? Playing in the Jackson State Bowl. What is it? Celebrity Bowl? Not the Celebrity Bowl. Celebration Bowl. Whatever it was, that bowl. Right? Not really recruiting the way he could. Come on, man. Now they have a full arsenal to go after who they want. Come on, man. It's going down. Who asked me a question? Isaac Chavis. Big dog. Chico, what position did you play? You probably asked which one I didn't play. When? I had to ask you, that's the question. When you asking? Whoo. I play every position. At some point in my life, I play every position on the football field except for right tackle, center, left guard, left tackle, tailback, and that's it. At some point, I played safety. I didn't play cornerback. Some point, I played safety. Some point, I played linebacker. Some point, I played defensive end. Did I play D tackle at one point? I lined up at D tackle at some point. But I was a tight end, man, in college. Tight end, slot receiver, H-back for the most part. Yeah, I'm getting a call. My bad. I had to send that message. Can I call you back? Shout out to iPhone. Do you want to know the Heisman? I know who it is. Penix should be. Get the likes up. Tupac Shadur. Penix should get it. Sap a monster. Sap was a monster in this time. I can't wait for him to be in Boulder for sure. Bo Nick should get serious. Chico made your logo in gold text with black. Huh? Oh, you say I should make my logo gold text with black. Okay. Switch it up is what you're saying, Skip Bayless Jr. All right, Skip Bayless Jr. Big Dog Atlanta in the house. ATL in the building. Big Mike checking in. One time for your mind. Oh, Jaden won. What? Okay. I need to pull that up. I'll pull it up just to be nosy. Just to be nosy. Heisman Trophy winner. Oh, Jaden Daniels emerges as a clear winner. I think he will get the I bet you he will get the win because he's from the SEC. What about Miro? So did they announce it already? Is it on? Let me see. Is it on? You know, I'm on Hawaii time, man. I'm still not 100% used to, after all these years, I'm still not 100% used to watching Monday Night Football at 2 p.m. in daytime. It don't even feel right. You know, it doesn't even feel right. And so right now it's what 3:30, and they talking about like I don't know whether it's prime time somewhere. Right now my clock is still off, but I'm sure that they're probably getting ready to show it right now, or it's probably on right now too, because it's prime time on the East Coast, right? Let me slide down these comments. Over 670 people watching. Oh, now, okay. 700 people watching right now. All right. Goodness gracious. Should I give you guys some more information? We just on here chilling. Like I'm talking to my homies. Am I talking to my homies? I guess I am talking to my homies. No announcement yet on ESPN. Penix for Heisman. What's up, big dog? Terrence Sutton. Oh, now. Atomic Dog's in the building. Atomic Dog's coming on defense. LSU Stadium getting facelift on all. All right. So let me get to some comments and some information. Actually, I'm gonna type this in right here and search for the Heisman Trophy. I'll give you my vote. Like I said, I think it'll be Penix. But I like what Jaden Daniels did. Rolling with the homies. Big dog in a place to be something. Yeah. Travis Etienne. What y'all think about Travis Etienne coming, or either also the defensive line coach, Brian Early? Would y'all rather see Brian Early come over and coach the defensive line, or Warren Sapp? Or would you like to see them work together? Bruh. What about them working together? Let me go to his profile on the University of Houston defensive line coach. Add to the stage. That's him right there. That's Brian Early. Defensive line coach from Monticello, Arkansas. Monticello, 1994. His coaching experience is from 2000, or actually 1994, Greenland High School defensive coordinator, Arkansas Monticello linebackers, West Memphis High School defensive coordinator in 2001, in Minnesota State Mankato linebackers coach, Central Arkansas linebackers coach, Fayetteville High School defensive coordinator 2009 to 2012. 2013, he became Arkansas's defensive quality control coach. And then 2014, elevated to Arkansas State defensive line coach, where he stayed 2014 to 2018. And then 2019, he was Houston's defensive line coach, where he was most recently. So he was named defensive line coach January 18, 2019, after 5 seasons at Arkansas State. So I would look for probably some notable people he's worked with, but look like one of those fiery coaches. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him personally, so I can't really hone in on him like I want to. I know it has some background. I'm trying to look at what I found on him, but he worked with a lot of defensive line guys. But of course, we know what background Warren Sapp brings to the table. So who would y'all rather see out there? Warren Sapp. We got Big Phil Loadholt, another former NFL player that's now coaching. And I think a lot of people are looking at like, damn, is this a threat? I asked Coach Prime that, is this a threat to the old coaches? To see a lot of these former coaches, a lot of these former players come back and now they're coaching, and you're seeing a lot of big recruits starting to go with these coaches because these recruits want to be just like these coaches. And this guy's only 37 years old, man. He's 37 years old. He's coming with that fight. He still want to play damn near. He still feel like he can. So he's going to come with that, Big Phil. I remember Big Phil Loadholt playing with him on Madden. You know what I'm saying? Played with him on Madden. Let me see what y'all saying in the comments, what y'all think. Terrell just committed. Leftwich as an OC. All right, I'll check out, see who just committed. I think I just got a buzz right now. E-Skid, there it is. Let me see now. Hold down. Jaden Day. Okay. Oh man. That's what you sent me, bro. Hold on. Let me see, man. That's unbelievable. Transfer. Okay. All right. So no, that's not news right now. I don't have that news right now. Let me know if y'all have some news. But former NFL lineman Phil Lodeholt is coming to Boulder to work with Coach Prime. Buff Zone confirmed Wednesday night through multiple sources that the Colorado head coach Deion Sanders has hired Lodeholt to become the Buffalo's new offensive line coach. The former Oklahoma analyst and Minnesota Vikings starter is replacing Bill O'Boyle, who left this week to coach the linemen at San Diego State. Lodeholt has been an offensive line analyst at Oklahoma the past 2 seasons. He held a similar role at Mississippi Ole Miss from 2020 to 2021 and also worked on the staff at Central Florida in 2018 through 19. In addition, he participated in the NFL's non-Wooten Scouting Fellowship with the Vikings in 2019. In a video posted by The Pregame Show on Wednesday, Sanders said he had already hired an offensive line coach, but didn't say who had been hired. That was an interview that I was on too. Shout out to you. Yeah. Although he didn't mention Lodeholt, Sanders said this about the new offensive line coach. Offensive line position has already been filled. A guy with plenty of experience, plenty wherewithal, able to communicate to all the kids from top to bottom. Track record is wonderful. Where he derived from is tremendous Power 5, and I love everything about it. When he interviewed with me, he knocked it out of the park. He's ready and prepared. As a matter of fact, he's already in-house. Lodeholt, listed at 6'8", 345 pounds as a player, went to Fountain Fort Carson High School. He then played 2 seasons at Garden City, Kansas Community College before transferring to Oklahoma. In 2007, he was on the first team All Big 12 with the Sooners, starting all 14 games at left tackle. In 2008, he blocked for Heisman Trophy winning quarterback Sam Bradford, as well as 2 1,000-yard rushers. A second-round draft choice for the Vikings in 2009, Lodeholt played 7 seasons, 2009 through 15, playing in 89 games and starting in all of them. He missed an entire 2015 season with the torn Achilles and then retired in the summer of 2016. Lodeholt helped the Vikings reach the NFC title game in 2009 and then in 2012 blocked for Adrian Peterson, who came up 9 yards short of breaking the NFL single season rushing record. Current CU assistant Pat Shermer was hired as an assistant coach with the Vikings in 2016. So he and Lodeholt were with the Vikings together for a few months before Lodeholt's retirement. Lodeholt played his final 2 seasons in the NFL for head coach Mike Zimmer, who is a close friend of Prime. Zimmer's nephew, Andrew, is on CU's coaching staff. Why is this so important? Because Coach Prime said in that same interview about all these coaches reaching out to him saying, hey, I can help you, I can help you. But it's about relationships, dog, who I'm going to bring up in here in-house to work with me. So Zimmer can vouch for him. His nephew is there. You feel me? Shermer was there with the Vikings a couple months before he retired. So I'm sure they crossed paths some type of way. He got background on him and understand the type of person he is, the type of locker room guy he is and such. All of these things matter when making big decisions like that. Terrell Owens would make a great wide receiver coach to you. I think he'll be a great analyst or something, or just contribute. We need one step as a different sheriff. Straight up, T.O. don't want to be a coach. I don't think so either. That's why AP love that man to life. Straight up, understandable. So I like what's going on. I like what Coach Prime is doing. I think he has a handle on everything. He understands that there's a lot of things that he needs to learn. He said that himself. There's a lot of adjustments that's going to be made. He said that himself. He's going to make strategic decisions on the people he bring in as far as staff goes. He said that himself. And I think that everything will play out in a way that's best for Colorado football, that's best for his sons, be quite frankly, and also each and every player on the team. Because if his sons are successful, which I'm sure he wants, then the team will be successful. If these generals and these other leaders of the team step up like I'm thinking they will, they can, and it will show the effectiveness of that leadership role and those hierarchies, so to speak, on the team. If Shador is saying something, after he's done saying something, somebody should step up and back that up and step up and say it also and echo it, so to speak. You know, it's like your mom and dad in the house. You don't want to have a divided household and one person is fussing at the kids and the other person is not fussing at the kids, or the other person is doing, you know, we want to be on the same page. So with this, I think the best thing possible is that we have other guys step up into that leadership role. And I think McCaskill is in a spot to where he's going to be hungry. And when he come back off this injury, he got his big brothers or his partners there with him, like T.I. say, his partners. Got my partners there. Hey, chill out, partner. Ain't no beers. You ain't selling no beers, no tickets, none of that, partner. So if McCaskill can step up, not saying if he, well, when he step up and take on that role also and echo whatever else is going on, or just be a flat out leader also, him, Tyler Brown, whoever else emerge as leaders on that team, they're going to have to be there because that role is crucial for them being as successful as I think they can be. Ain't gonna be no beers, no nothing. Who is this new recruit? Breaking news. We just got another commit. All right, let's break it right here then. Let me find out on the phone first before I go anywhere else. Hold there, big timer, big timer. Got money to the ceiling. Make the money, do what you wanna. Hold there, big timer, big timer. Got money to the ceiling. All right, let me see if I can find it. Do we have another recruit? 6'2", 180 from NC State, the wide receiver. Oh, I saw him. Let me make sure I get his name right, though. Time to run them likes up. We got another recruit commitment, though. Man, we got 1 million followers. 1 million followers on CU website. That's crazy. On CU Instagram. Shouts out to Lawrence Vickers. 4-star athlete Aaron Butler decommits from Colorado. Okay. Shouts out to Lil Boosie down in Selma, Alabama, my hometown. Right now I'm doing a Stop the Violence Community Summit. Shouts out to him. Shouts out to Alkaline Life Water. Also, I don't see the commitment right now, but I'm sure it'll pop up in a second. Let me just hold my phone like this right here. Just hold my phone right here. It'll pop up shortly. Skip Big Mad. Hit the like. Oh, hold on. Let me grab it right here. Will it be right there? Oh, 09. Oh, we in the building. And also look out for the big offensive lineman that also came over from Houston to Colorado on a visit. Look out for him come in also. Cam Michael is a baller. Okay. Y'all gotta realize this is live. This is live. Oh, now Elijah checking in. What up, my young bull? What up, bull? My dog probably tell people, "Hey man, come watch this. Come watch my dog live right here. Come watch my bull live. Watch how you say bull, B." Sound like there'll be some position battles on the. Oh yeah, that's the whole goal. That's the whole goal. Is to have position battles on the offensive line. Any linebackers you got your eye on? Yeah, the linebacker from Kentucky. I think he's going to be one. I think he's there right now visiting. I think he'll be one that commits and that can realize that, hey, I can come in and play right now. Also, yeah, Maytaylor, the tight end, he's there. All of these guys that's there right now, and the way I saw them on that visit, it'll be hard for them to not go there unless they have like a lot of other visits and offers and stuff that they need to go check out. You know, they should be recruiting next week. They should be committing next week from this recruiting trip right here. Oh yeah, Coach Prime gonna be doing a wipe me down in a minute. Wipe me down, wipe me down, wipe me down. Right, you got another commitment. We pick up a good freshman. All right, let me see. Let me look at some of the guys who's on that list that I saw earlier. Right. Oh, I wish I could show y'all some of this. I could tell some stuff though, but I can't show some of that stuff right there. Where are the big guys coming from? Chico, we need you on the ground in Colorado next season. I would love to be. Big guys are coming from Indiana, Houston, UConn, all over. But they're just right now. A lot of guys are just visiting and getting their offers in place right now, and then we'll see them things checking in. Selma in the house, 27 SEL. You already know it. Find them corn-fed boys for real, and they're out there too. And they're definitely out there. Timmons or Hunter, who's better? Scoop, 09. Let me see about the news that just came in. I'm gonna see what can we actually report on. I gotta see what's out there. A lot of people be on Twitter. I need to be on Twitter a lot more than what I am. That's what some of the news be breaking at. Some actually on Twitter. We go on Twitter right quick. All right, on Twitter. Shouts out to Jordan Dominic. He said he's blessed to enter his name into the 2024 NFL draft. To God be the glory. Thank you, God, for giving me the opportunity. I'm going to share this with everybody. My dog, Jordan Dominic. And the other guys who declared for the NFL draft, shouts out to Rod Ward. Out the top of my head, I know Rod Ward did. Anybody else y'all know check in and already put their name in for the NFL draft? Let me know. Athletes utilize Twitter to announce official statements. Exactly. Jordan Dominic is a dog. Xavier Weaver, yeah, he's going to the draft also. Buff Nation, how are we feeling today? 09 David Talks Buffs. Coach Prime said, Lord, you're all I need, and I thank you for being who, what, when, where, why, and how you are, Coach Prime. Let's ride. Hakuna Matata. Aaron will be back around. He may just be talking in the taking in the benefits of the top talent. Hey, shouts out to Alpine Garage Sports, man. We ain't worried about Aaron Butler on that one, man. He'll be back. Shador Sanders said a lot of things are temporary. That's why you have to enjoy it to the fullest. For Shiggity, that's Shador Sanders. Oh, now to Coach Carl Reed. I thought I was subscribed to Coach Carl Reed. Oh, that's a subscription. My bad. Subscribe for $9.99 a month. Man, these subscriptions are cold-blooded. People can subscribe to your page now. They can pay to listen, to watch, and see your content on Twitter. Huh, bro? This guy here, though, I think, what do y'all think about will Seaton start this year, or will one of those big tackles that coming in, maybe a guy who has 1 year left, will come in and start first? Say, oh, that's the scripture, my bad. I think Seaton have a chance to come in and start first. If he come in January, man, he get with Coach Mo and get in that weight room and do his thing in that weight room, get stronger, tougher, faster, bigger, understand the game, understand the schemes, and then go through the spring practice, he'll be starting by the fall. Or at least it'll be a tough. Just imagine if he's good enough to start, right? And then you bring in a top tier class of linemen from the portal. That and mess around, he doesn't start. That shows you the strength that you have on your offensive line if he doesn't start. Now, if he does start, I think that'll show you the talent that he has, and then that gives you flexibility on your offensive line to move the other guys around. Imagine that. Imagine Big Tyler, both Tylers on the offensive line starting with Seaton, and now you got two other guys to fill in. You got Connor, and you might get the other kid from Florida, or you can get the other kid from Houston. This is going to shape up to be something very interesting on this offensive line, to be real with you. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Taj Austin is also in the NFL draft. Shout out to my dog Moneybag. 6'10" wingspan for Jordan. A lot of people say, well, what does that mean? Just like in the NBA, people talking about he got a 10-foot wingspan. That means he can stand up and he could touch the rim by standing up with a 10-foot wingspan. With this guy with a 6'10" wingspan, or that means his arms is super long. 6'10". He's standing out to be as long as Anthony Davis. Pause, right? So those are the toughest offensive linemen to get around as a defensive end. If you're going against a guy who has good feet and long arms, and he's strong and tough, so now you can't really bull rush him because he's strong enough to take that bull rush. He's quick and fast enough with his feet to get back in his kickback. A lot of people, what Big Tank had problems with this year, he's quick and fast enough to get back in his kickback, right? For the speed rushers. His hands are nice to where when you go to slap him down, he's quick enough to either get slapped and get pushed back up or get back in position with his hands. So he's just a big athletic guy who just happened to be 6'5", 300+ pounds. So he has to be plugged in at tackle. Now you're blocking guys, is athletic ability against athletic ability, not athletic ability on the defensive side against a big, slow offensive lineman with heavy feet and cement shoes and stuff like that. Nah, that ain't the case. 6'10" wingspan, dog. That means he can get them arms on you. He got a quick feet, get the kickback, and then he can reach out and get the arms on you. Once he's locked out with that wingspan, goodness gracious, you ain't going nowhere. Just imagine you as an adult grabbing a little kid with your wingspan and you're holding them back like this. It's kind of like that cartoon where you put the hand on the head and the little kid is doing like this, but you just like that. Same thing. As an offensive lineman, if you have long arms, you have an advantage. If you have good feet, double advantage. If you're strong, you're about to be a draft pick. If you're smart and you got that dog in you, you about to be a top 10 draft pick. So look like this kid has everything that you would need to be exactly what they're looking for as a draftee, a top draftee in the NFL. And I think that's exactly what he wants to be one day. He talks like big Trent Williams. That's who he say model his game after also. And Trent is big, nasty, and nice at the same time. Nice in a good way. The Heisman winner is Jaden Daniels. This is true. This is true. All right, so I can go to Twitter for that one, right? Let me go to Twitter, man. X.com. Big things happening in Boulder, Colorado football said 2 minutes ago. Let's see what happened right quick. If we missed anything, because we got big things popping and little things stopping. Here we go. 100% committed 23 minutes ago. Terrell Timmons Jr. That's how you got to say it. Terrell Timmons Jr. for 3. They need to let me be a PA announcer for a basketball game one day. In the starting lineup, 7 feet 1 inches, 300 plus pounds from LSU, Shaquille O'Neal. Big Shaq come running out that thing. Terrell Timmons Jr. said God did. I'll get to the Heisman Trophy winner also just a second. But ESPN, yes, just announcement. That's y'all announcement also in the chat. I'll get to that in 1 second after my guy Terrell Timmons Jr. posted a picture with Coach Prime. Coach Prime throwing up the shocker, Coach Prime. I see you, baby. I see you. Y'all see Coach Prime throwing the shocker? Bro? Shaq from LSU. All right, let me look up Terrell Timmons Jr. one time for your mind. What do you say? Can I play the highlights? Not sure. Let me see though. Oh, see, I'm still not. I can go right here to his page and pull up his highlights. I'm tripping. My bad. My bad. Did I lose it? Where we at? Okay. Timmons Jr. Go to media. I'm sure he has some highlights on here. He had an offer from UAB also.
Back to the air. Look at long. Terrell Timmons.
Oh, there's Timmons way downtown. 25-20. On the reception.
That ball seemed to take forever to finally end up in the hands of 82.
He on that right side where Weaver was.
He had stepped.
So maybe they're bringing him in for a replacement to Weaver, or at least give him a chance for it. Let me see if it showed a few other things as far as, let me look him up. Terrell Timmons Jr., ESPN, Wolfpack wide receiver, NC State, 6'2", 195 pounds, out of Greensboro, North Carolina. He's a sophomore this past year. If you want to see some of his stats, see what he had this year. 2022 only had 3 catches. 2023, 11 catches for 195 yards. I guess that was his big play that we just saw. I'm sure, I'll bet you this right here, I'm sure that he has a relationship with somebody. Oh, Larry Williams. Okay, there you go, Larry Williams. That sound like a boxer announcer. There you go, Larry Williams. I can do that. All right. Iski, the boxer announcer. I got to get my Spanish up, though, because you know they have them Spanish boxers and stuff like that. Julio Cesar Chavez. That's about the best one I could do. Oscar De La Hoya. Hey, y'all have me tripping, man, over here. Look at read these coverage, y'all have me tripping. Caroline Miller just joined. We got a new member. Caroline Miller just joined. 09, fam. Should have been Penix, B. Shador numbers were just as good as USC quarterback Caleb next year. Shador will win a Heisman Trophy. Yeah, we got to win some games to get my guy in the race, baby. Get my guy in the race. So that's Timmons. He just came over as a commitment. I will have to look and see who is his connection on the squad, but I guarantee ya somebody he's connected to that got him in to the door with Coach Prime. All right, so let's go now to the Heisman Trophy winner. So just type in Heisman right there. Heisman Trophy winner. Congratulations to the 2023 Heisman Trophy finalists, LSU quarterback Jaden Daniels, Ohio State football wide receiver Marvin Harrison, Oregon's quarterback Bo Nix, and UW's Michael Penix Jr. So 5 minutes ago, congratulations to LSU quarterback Jaden Daniels, the 2023 Heisman Trophy winner. There he is right there. Look at the young fella. I think I need to see a highlight of him. JD5. Bow. That's your Heisman Trophy winner right there. I'm glad to see these shirts coming back in style. You know, a lot of these shirts are now popular now. Like back in the day, remember those shirts people used to wear back in the day? Salt and pepper or something. You know, Freaknik, something like that. All the hip hop junkies. Cahoon High School. Oh. No, El Cahoon.
Hey, Jaden, it's Mom. I just want to let you know tonight is senior night, and I'm very proud of you.
Okay.
Your 4-year mark is here. And tonight I know you're going to go out and show who you are, and I love you. See you later.
I just saw more of Penix this year.
To my coaches and to my teachers for pushing me to be my
this year. So shout out to him, man. Young kid doing his thing. What's his let me go get all of his credentials and stuff. Get those chains off the door. Jaden Daniels, quarterback. 6'4", 210 pounds, San Bernardino, California. Shout out to San Bernardino. He had a hell of a year this year. $40 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 3,800 yards. Yeah. We're stepping out, feeling good with that smoke just like I should. Don't really care, long as you and I are there. blovk, oh now, you coming to Denver this time for the spring game? No way we having snow 2 years in a row. Break brews at the Denver DNVR bar. When you come, definitely, let's go. We here, baby. We here. Y'all making sense, man. Y'all got me hype about the spring game already. We're going to announce some more players and get them all in. Then we're going to be hype about it. But I'm definitely coming this year, though. I got to come. Snow or not. Snow, I would love for it to be one of those beautiful Boulder days where it's like 79, 75. Whoo, and it's real pretty and clear out there. Man, I was like, damn, you could taste the air out here. Look at the beautiful scenery. I wish I could show you all these mountains right now out of my window and kind of, was that a flex? But kind of how it relates to it, how it kind of simulates. So kind of looks, you know, like the backdrop. Not looks like, but, you know, it kind of has that same appeal as Boulder does with their backdrop. So I appreciate for the super chat once again and always supporting blovk. We're gonna definitely link up and get some drink on. Get our drink on. We ain't gonna, now listen now, you gotta you gotta realize I lived in Austria now. And shout out to my former teammate, my dog, y'all from the Huntsville area. Y'all might know my dog Chris Gunn, played at North Alabama and at A&M. You know what I mean? Shout out to Chris Gunn. But Chris used to say, listen, are you gonna drink? Are you gonna drink? Because we coming to drink tonight. You gonna drink or you gonna drink? Because we coming to drink tonight. All that drinking, y'all stay, you know, the little y'all do that. Y'all sip out of a straw if you're gonna drink. But we coming to drink. Big dog, what you doing out in Austria? I used to love Austria, man. I played ball out in Austria, Graz, Austria. Shouts out to Vienna also. You feel me? Yes, we'll definitely look at them Texas A&M dogs, but I'm sure Nick Williams got some of them by the leash right now. Straight up. Hawaii look like Skull Island. Big Chico, what? What Hawaii you talking about? Facts. Pleasantly plump. Let's plan a big dog meetup in Boulder. Let's do it. Out in Boulder, where it's cold or getting busy. Dogs on the way to Colorado. I can't wait to go back and get me some. I didn't taste all the food there that I wanted to, but I did get some pasta J's. You know, did get the famous pasta J's out there in Boulder. Let me see, who is that? Texas A&M DB Bryce Anderson Twitter account has been hacked. He said he didn't hit the transfer portal from Texas A&M. Florida edge rusher Princely Uman Million. I like him. Hopefully he can come over. And so on. Get this off of Google right now. But, hey, this was a pretty impromptu type show today based off of the fact that I scheduled the show, but I didn't realize that I had actually scheduled the show as I was just putting it out there just in case I felt like doing it. And I scheduled it and didn't know it. So I got the call and said, hey, man, you need to come and get on live, dog. What you doing? Is something you got a technical difficulty or something? What y'all talking about? You said that you was going live. Dang, my bad. So shouts out to all my people checking in. Yes, Terrell Timmons just committed, and all of our big guys has committed, and it's going to be more going on. Like, the purpose of this show is basically to say, hey, the big guys up front, they're coming to also run block, not to just pass block, in my opinion. I'm sure they're told and sold, not even sold, just told that, hey, you're going to get the run block, and we want to run behind you guys, and we got the running back to do it, and y'all are familiar with him because y'all led him to 16 touchdowns. He's going to be one of our leaders this year, so get ready to block for him. Y'all come here. That's y'all know y'all familiar with it already. You feel me? So that's why it's all going to work out, I think, for the best this year and getting that balance on the offensive side of the ball. Lanier Hunt said, been lurking all season. Love your channel. Been lurking. Much love to you, Miss Hunt, out there for Shiggity. But definitely we're setting up for a more balanced attack this year. Just bringing in these guys with the big bodies. The big boys, hey, they'll tell you, hey, now we not just pass block. We run block too. Shout out to Big Spook, who I played with. Shout out to Big Julius Wilson and all the big offensive linemen that I ever played with on all levels. I've heard it. Hey, man, listen, lining up right there at tight end next to the offensive tackles. I hear them talking. I hear the conversation. You know, locker room conversation. Listen, we got to run. We got to run. We have to run because we just letting the defensive ends tee off. A guy like Chico out there, quick, fast, strong guy, you know, coming off that edge. If he knows it's a pass situation, like I used to do this. This is why I led. Let me get back to this right quick. This is why I led when I played arena football. This is why I led the team in sacks. Right. I'm gonna tell you all this. Break this down real quick before I get up. I got to go. Got to take the kids to the what you call it? The cousins and the baby. What you call it? The city lights and stuff. Right. So I need to go now. Right, okay. Bet that. Hold on. Oh, I can't even get to my story then. I can't even get to my story, guys. We got to go. It's that time. Too fake enough. Man, what y'all talking about, man? Come on now. Come on, man. I hate to end like that, but we got to end like that. All right. You already know what it is. The BIW, DOW, Chico to the C, and the place to be, checking in, checking out. You already know. Peace in the Middle East. Yeah. Time to run them likes up.